Hi, ako si Beng. Sa video na ito, ituturo ko ang finding the end term of a geometric sequence. So here is the famous formula for the geometric sequence. We have a sub n equals to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. Okay, kung napapansin nyo, yung components na meron tayo sa formula ng geometric sequence ay halos kaparehas lang ng components na meron tayo sa formula ng arithmetic sequence. Okay, a sub n is the end term of the geometric sequence. We have a sub 1, such as the first term of the geometric sequence. Meron tayong n, the number of terms or the ordinal of the term. And we have here r, or the common ratio. And these four components are the components that we need to have in order to do the geometric sequence formula or perform the geometric sequence formula. So kung mapapansin nyo, ang pinagkaiba ng formula ng geometric sequence ating arithmetic sequence formula is this common ratio r. Okay? Kasi sa ating arithmetic sequence formula, we have the so-called common difference or d. Okay? So let's look at the formula we have. A sub n equals to a sub 1 r. Kung mapapansin nyo, magkadikit na magkadikit yung a sub 1 at yung r. Okay? So that means to say, yung a sub 1 at r will be multiplied to each other. Pero remember, that r here has an exponent of n minus 1. That means to say, we cannot simply just multiply a sub 1 to r right away. Okay? So, ang una natin gagawin dito is to simplify first the exponent we have for the common ratio r. So, hindi ka kaagad babanat ng a sub 1 times r kaagad, tapos saka ka mag-simplify using the exponents we have here. No. We have to follow the simplification or simplifying this r raised to n minus 1 before we proceed to multiplying it to a sub 1. Okay, so paano natin mas maintindihan yon? Let's have a concrete example. So, I have here 4 examples. First is to find the sixth term of the geometric sequence, 5, 15, 45, so on and so forth. And secondly, find the 10th term of the geometric sequence, 1, 4, 16, so on and so forth. Third is find the 7th term of the geometric sequence, 2, negative 10, 15, so on and so forth. And the fourth is find the indicated term, and a sub 1 equals to 7, r equals to 6, and you have here a sub 5 as question mark. Okay, for the first example. So, ang tanong sa atin dito, or given sa atin is, find the sixth term of the geometric sequence, 5, 15, 45, so on and so forth. So, our main objective is to find the sixth term of this geometric sequence. So, that means to say, meron na tayo ditong tatlong known or identified value ng ating geometric sequence, such as 5, 15, 45. Meron tayong unang tatlo. At ang kailangan natin hanapin ay yung kung ano ba ang value ng pang-anim. So, if I try to write it, we can have this way. 5, 15, 45. Blank, blank, such as 4th term and the 5th term. At yung 6th term natin ay ito. Ano ba yung value nito? So, ayun lang yung pinaka-hinahanap. Hindi na natin kailangan hanapin pa kung ano ba yung pang-4th, ano ba yung pang-5th. Ang gusto ko agad mahanap dito ay yung pang 6th term. Pasensya. Okay, so let's go to the components. Yung components dito is, we have to look for the a sub n, a sub 1, for the first term, tapos yung n, yung number of term. Yung r naman is our common ratio. Okay, so remember, in this 4 components, hindi lahat yan ay may value na agad. Kasi nga, kung may value na yan lahat, wala nang purpose ng paghahanap pa. Okay? Wala nang purpose yung gagawin natin. Kasi meron naman pala lahat eh. Ano pang hahanapin natin? So, remember, in these 4 components, meron tayo ditong 4 na component. 3 dito, o 2 dito ay given na. Okay. That means to say, 1 o 2 yung pwede nating hanapin. Pero in this kind of example, find the 6th term. Ang kailangan lang talaga natin ay 6th term, meaning to say, isa lang talaga yung hinahanap natin at meron tayo ditong 3 components na given. Okay, so let's identify ano ba yung 3 given dito. Okay. The first one, yung pinakamadali, hanapin. First term. Our first term is 5. So, yung 5 na to, nanggaling lang yan dito. Okay? First term ay 5, second term ay 15, third term ay 45. So, since we are to look for the first term, or unang term, just have it as 5. Okay? So, isa pang pinakamadaling hanapin ay yung common ratio. Since meron ka ditong dalawang magkasunod na term, 5, 15, okay, pwede mong gamitin yung 15 and 45. So, mag-start tayo sa pinakauna. 5, 15. And remember, in order to identify the common ratio, we have to multiply this. Okay? So, dahil yung 15 yung pangalawa sa ating dalawang magkasunod na term, yung 15 yung unahin natin sa ating equation, o sa ating given. So, 15 divided by 5. So, in this case, yung 15 yung dividend natin, tapos yung 5 yung divisor. 5 divided by 5, or 15 divided by 5 is 3. So, ganun lang kasi. So, if we try to look for the ratio using 15 and 45, we can simply have 45 divided by 15. Still, it gives us 3. Okay. So, ano pa yung sunod na madaling hanapin natin? Pangatlo is the value of n, or the number of term. So, since ang hinanap natin dito yung pang 6th term, identify natin ang pang-anim na term yung hinahanap natin sa given. Hindi nga lang natin alam ano yung value ng pang-anim na term. Okay? So, alam lang natin, pang-anim na term yung hinahanap natin. Pero yung value nito ay hindi pa natin alam. And that gives us this a sub 6 be equal to question mark. So, ito yung kailangan natin hanapin, or objective natin. Hanapin natin yung value ng ating 6th term. Okay, so, let's try and plugging in or substituting the values we have for this given. A sub n equals to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. As I have mentioned, kapag na-plug in natin or na-substitute natin yung value ng components dito sa ating formula, hindi tayo kaagad babara-bara na mag-multiply nito. Okay? So, hindi natin siya i-multiply kaagad. So, instead, try natin a sub 6 equals to 5 times 3 raised to 6 minus 1. So, a sub 6 equals to 5 times quantity 3 raised to 6 minus 1. Okay, so, yung a sub 6, since yung n meron tayong value ng n na 6, so a sub 6 equals to 5. Yung 5 nagmula dito lang. Okay, sa ating first term. Okay, ang ating r equals to 3, nagmula lang dito sa ating component na r equals to 3. And our n is just here. 6 minus 1. Okay? So, the next here, to simplify it, we can have a sub 6 equals to 5 times quantity 3 raised to 5. Okay. Ma'am, bakit po hindi natin minultiply itong 5 and 3? Why did we come up with 5 here instead of 15 raised to 6 minus 1? Remember, when we try to simplify an equation, we follow this. PEMDAS. Diba? So, P stands for parenthesis, exponent, multiplication or division, and addition or subtraction. So, in this case, ma'am, bakit po hindi natin inuna yung 5 times 3? Naka-parenthesis naman po parehas. Hindi. Actually, this parenthesis, its purpose is to tell us na meron tayong multiply later on. So, not necessarily na meron tayong parenthesis, i-multiply natin kaagad. Tingnan natin kung ano ba yung function niya. So, in this case, the function of the parenthesis we have here ay para i-group lang yung 5 doon sa 3 raised to 6 minus 1. Okay? So, exponent, tingnan natin for this is merong group na 5. Okay? Yung isang factor. Tapos yung isang factor natin, yung 3 raised to 6 minus 1. Since yung 3 is having here an exponent, of 6 minus 1, ito muna yung kailangan natin i-simplify. 6 minus 1 is 5. Kaya meron tayong 5 dito. Okay? So, the next thing na gagawin natin, hindi pa rin yung 5 times 3. Ang kailangan natin i-simplify dito sa susunod is this. 3 raised to 5. Okay, so a sub 6 equals to 5 times 243. Kasi 3 raised to 5 is 243. And after this, dito na natin pwedeng umultiply yung 5 and 243. And that gives us a sub 6 equals to 1,215. Okay, therefore, we have the sixth term of the geometric sequence is 1,215. So, ganun lang kasimple. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, for this example, find the 10th term of the geometric sequence 1, 4, 16, so on and so forth. Okay, so, ang objective natin ay parang katulad lang sa objective na meron tayo sa for number 1. If in this, meron tayong 10th term, yung kanina, 6th term yung hinahanap natin. So, ganun lang din. Find the 10th term of the geometric sequence 1, 4, 16. So, if I try to write it, I have here 1 muna pala. 1, 4, 16, pang-4, pang-5, pang-6, pang-7, pang-8, pang-9, at itong pang-10 ang kailangan nating hanapin. So, dito natin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ito, pang-10. Ayun ang pinakakailangan natin hanapin. Hindi natin kailangan hanapin yung pang-4, pang-5, pang-6, pang-7. Ang kailangan lang ay hanapin ay pang-10 term. Okay. So, in order to do it, so let us get the components through the given we have. So, ang pinakamadaling hanapin, yung first term. Okay, so meron tayo ditong 1, 4, 16. So, obviously, yung first term natin ay yung 1. So, a sub 1 equals to 1. Pangalawang pinakamadaling hanapin ay ang ating common ratio na r. So, we have here 4 divided by 1 equals to 4. So, kinuha lang natin yung unang dalawang term, the the first consecutive terms, 1, 4. So, dinivide lang natin, 4 divided by 1 gives us 4. Meron tayong common ratio. At, ang ating n, ano ba ang hinahanap natin dito? Ano ba pinag-uusapan nating term dito? Ito ay yung pang 10th term. That means to say, our n is 10. Since, ang a sub n is equal to a sub 10, for the 10th term, ito naman yung missing o yung hinahanap natin. Okay. So, formula, a sub n equals to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. So, plug in natin yung values na meron tayo katulad ng value ng n, value ng a sub 1, value ng r, at yung value ng n ulit. Then we can have here a sub 10 equals to a sub 1 such as 1, r such as 4, and yung n natin na 10. A sub 10 equals to 1 times quantity 4 raised to 10 minus 1. So, ulit, hindi natin i-multiply yung 1 and 4 kaagad. We have to simplify the exponents we have for this 4. Okay, a sub 10 equals to 1 times quantity 4 raised to 9. So, yung 9 ay nanggaling lang dito sa 10 minus 1. Simple, mano-mano. 10 minus 1, 9. Okay? So, ulit, hindi po natin multiply muna yung 1 at 4, but we have to simplify this first. 4 raised to 9. And that gives us a sub 10 equals to 1 times 262,144. At after this, we can now simplify 1 times this. And that gives us also a sub 10 equals to 262,144. And therefore, our conclusion is the 10th term of the geometric sequence is 262,144. Or yung ito, value niya is 262,144. So, I can erase now this question mark. Okay? Ayaw nyo ma-erase? Yan lang po kasimple. Okay, so let's proceed to the third given. Find the 7th term of the geometric sequence 2, -10, 15, so on and so forth. Okay, ang ating hinahanap dito ay ang ating pang 7th term. Okay, ating pang 7th term, in the sequence, meron tayong 2, negative 10, 50, blank, 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 at blank. So, ito yung pinahinahanap natin. Pinakahinahanap natin. Pang 7 term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, pang 7 term. Okay. So, ano ba yung medyo pinagkaiba ng third example dun sa first two? As you can see, there is an involved negative sign in the sequence. So, ganun pa rin. Katulad ng kung paano natin pre-process yung ating unang dalawang examples, ganun lang din yung gagawin natin para sa ating third example. Okay, so pinakamadaling hanapin ay ang ating first term, which is 2. Ito na yun, unang term. Ito, unang term sa ating sequence. Secondly is our ratio, or common ratio, negative 10 divided by 2. So, as you can see, naglagay na ako dito ng parenthesis just to indicate na meron tayong change of sign here na negative. So, gusto ko lang protektahan na or magbigyan ng emphasis na negative yung sign na meron tayo para sa ating dividend. So, 2 negative 10, ito yung unang dalawang term. Dinivide lang natin. Nauna yung negative 10 divided by 2. So, negative divided by a positive sign. So, meron tayo dito negative. 10 divided by 2 gives us 5. And that gives us negative 5 as our common ratio. Okay, pangatlong pinakamadaling hanapin, find the 7th term. So, ang issue natin dito ay pang 7. So, ang ating value ng n ay 7. And that gives us a sub n equals to a sub 7. Ito yung kailangan nating hanaping value. Okay, so let's proceed again to our formula. A sub n equals to a sub 1, r raised to n minus 1. Through the components we have here, ipa-plug in lang ulit natin or substitute lang natin yung values natin sa ating formula. So, a sub n equals to a sub 7. A sub 1 is 2. R is negative 5. Yan. So, in-indicate ko talaga dito negative, ha. So, not because you have your negative, ayaw nyo na ilagay. Ma'am, ayoko po ng negative, eh. Takot po ko sa negative, eh. So, ayoko po, buburahin ko na lang. Huwag nyo pong buburahin yan. So, kung meron naman kayong exponent, kung meron naman kayong calculator, madali na lang hanapin yung value nito. Or, kung alam mo yung basic ng given na katulad nito, madali. Mas kaya. Okay, so, kung hindi pa, pwede nyo reviewin yung basic ng positive, negative given. Okay? So, paano ba mag-multiply or what will be the result kapag meron kang negative na base, ni-raise mo sa isang exponent. So on and so forth. Okay? So, pwede kayong mag-review nun. So, kung hindi pa kabisado, pwede mag-stick po kayo sa calculator. Okay, so we have here a sub 7 equals to 2 times quantity negative 5 raised to 6. So, ang raised to 6 ang galing sa 7 minus 1. Ganun pa rin po. Following by, simplify ito muna bago mag-multiply sa 2. So, a sub 7 equals to 2 times 15,625. So, multiply natin yung 2 at yung 15,625 gives us a sub 7 equals to 31,250. Okay, therefore, the 7th term of the geometric sequence is 31,250. Okay, so, dito sa question mark, pwede ko na siyang burahin. Okay, so, we can have here now a sub 7 equals to 31,250. So, ganun lang kasi. Okay? So, paano naman yung pang-apat na given? Or pang-apat na example? Find the indicated term. A sub, with the given a sub 1, 7 equals to 7, r equals to 6, and ito yung hinahanap natin, yung indicated term nga, a sub 5 equals to question mark. Okay? So, kung kanina,